What's going on, everybody? Rob here, jack of all trades, master of none. Today, I've done this before a long time ago, but I see a couple people doing them online now, and they are pretty cool. But I done them back in the day when the smallest thing you could do your projector with was a 13-inch TV, and you had to put your 13-inch TV upside down. But now people are doing the same thing with smartphones. So I'm going to use my smartphone to make this projector right here. This is the box that I'm going to use. Believe it or not, I went to go look for a shoebox. I didn't find a shoebox, but I did find a full bottle of Crown Royal still in that box. Okay, so the idea here is to cut a hole in the front of this. I got two different types of lenses. I forgot to get them before I put them on, so I'm going to show you the two different types of lenses we're going to use. Okay, I'm going to take this out right here. Alright, the phone has to be on the back of this right here. Some people use glue, but my thing is, my other one box that I made was two boxes. One whole box had the lens, and it could slide back and forth over the TV in order to focus. So nowadays with the little phone, you have the phone towards the back of the box, and you have the hole in the front of the box right here with your lens, and then you can move the phone back and forth to focus it. And then when you got it focused on your wall or whatever, then you can go ahead and stand it up. So some people actually just tape it to the back of the wall right here. But what I have right here is a coat hanger, because I'm going to attempt to bend the coat hanger to make something where the phone can stand up in here and you can move it back and forth in there. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, why do I have black spray paint? Because you have to have the brightness of your screen all the way bright when it's on the back of this box, okay? So the black spray paint is to paint everything in here black, because you don't want the light reflecting off the sides and that going through the lens. It has to be all black in there. Okay, let me grab the two lenses that this is our experiment we're gonna do here. Ba-da-da-da. I bought this right here. I don't know if you can see my face. If you can see my face, I bought this right here from the dollar store. This is a full page magnifying glass. Okay, so I bought this right here, but then I bought a regular magnifying glass. Okay, so I'm going to try it with this one, and I'm going to try it with this one, and we're going to see which one works better. Alright, so bear with me. Right now I'm just going to bend the coat hanger, and then I'm going to make a stand, to hold the camera. Not too shabby here, huh? See, it's standing up the phone right here. This was just a regular coat hanger, the straight coat hanger, and I used some needle nose pliers. I just got a couple bends in there, and then you put the phone, kind of hard right there, and it stands right up. Alright, close enough for government standards. And pull my phone out of here. See how it's standing up in there pretty good? That's just a coat hanger that I bent to hold my phone in place so I can slide it. Now I painted, while we were waiting here, I painted the box black. So let me go get the box right now. Truthfully, it fits in here really good. See, I painted the inside of the box black. Now this was the extra that I left on here. But I might just make a handle so I can pick the phone up with the handle and move it back and forth to adjust it like this. Because it fits in there pretty good. I mean, there's only like maybe 3/4 of an inch on both sides of where it's going to be. So I'm probably just going to go ahead, like I said, make a little handle, bend the coat hangers up to make a little handle at the top so I can move this back and forth to adjust it. Well, like I said, with the coat hanger, all it was I always keep metal coat hangers for why? For reasons like this, little projects. Alright, so I'm going to bend that up to make the handle, and then we'll cut the hole next. Alright, so far there you go. The camera, it's facing this way right here. Okay, well, you could just move it back and forth to adjust your focus right here. Another way to do it is when you have a box, put a box on the outside of this box. You got a box on the outside, and then you can slide your focus, your lens like this back and forth. But this one right here, you could just adjust it with the inside. Okay, now the next trick is you got to put the hole in the front of this box. Okay, now I cut the handle, it was real easy. This was from the dollar store. I cut the handle off the magnifying glass. I'm just going to find kind of the center right here. And this is actually going to be taped on the outside right here. I mean, you could get creative and you could hot glue it, you know, but I'm just going to tape it on there so we could get rocking and rolling right here. I'm probably going to tape around the rim right here, so you don't want to tape across the glass. So I'm put like a tape around the rim down right here, tape around the rim up here, around the rim right here, and around the rim right here. When I do the fencer lens on the second one, this is going to be just cut the square of the box and then set in the box. But we'll do the magnifying glass on the first one. So I'm going to trim this around right here with a marker and then cut the circle out. Okay, I'm not going to waste your time here with this because the magnifying glass did not work worth crap. I paid $1 for the magnifying glass, cut the end off, it didn't work. So get the big book thing right there and I'm going to edit that out the video. Alright, so you have your phone here. I know mine's is all dirty. So, but let me put my passcode in there. Okay, what you're going to need to do when you have your phone here, I'm trying to look in the thing, you're going to need to go to your settings, right? You're in your settings, this is my screen brightness. You got to shut the auto brightness off because you need your screen as bright as possible. So your screen got to be as bright as possible. And then you see auto rotate, you got to shut off your auto rotate. You don't want to. Okay, with that auto rotate thing, believe it or not, I got a Samsung S6. So when you shut off the auto rotate, if I have videos stored in my phone, if they show small, then you hit the icon and you could turn it sideways and it'll stay that way because you need it to be upside down. But now if I go to YouTube, even with auto rotate off and expand it, it'll still keep flipping and flipping and flipping to always be right side up. So I didn't want to download the extra program for it. Stay tuned for the review afterward and then you're going to see why. Alright, I'm trying to record here in the dark. Now this is with the fencer lens, but you do gotta adjust it. I say fencer lens, this is with the book magnifying glass. That's why I got the little stand for the camera that you could adjust it. It is a good project for kids to do. It's pretty cool. They'll sit there and watch this for a couple hours and get bored with it probably. But I did wind up cutting the fencer lens, and one thing you're going to have to figure out is you're going to have to figure out the auto rotation. Now this is a video I had in my phone of my son's graduation, and I'm on the back of a room door, my white door. Everything's all black in here, everything's all black in the box. Okay, so I'll show you how I got the fencer lens in here. Now I tried the... Okay, so my review on this, I did make it. For a kid, if you're spending time with a kid to make it, it's pretty cool. You know, is it gonna take the place of one of them little pocket projectors that I want to get? No. I did, you see I got the fencer lens in there. I call it a fencer lens. That's the full page book thing that you could buy from $1. It was $1. If you go on eBay and look up fencer lens, it's that exact same thing right there. And it's 10 to 12 bucks for the fencer lens. You go to the dollar store and you get the full sheet magnifying lens to read a full sheet of book. Is the exact same thing. Now this is the little where you can fill the little grooves on this side, and that's the clear side in there. But you are going to have to finagle, have something to hold the camera up. If you just tape the camera to the back of the box, the picture's not going to be clear. You're going to have to like get your distance for the box, and then your distance inside for the camera itself. It's a good hobby, good little something to do for, like I said, for the little ones. If you're going to want to watch your football games, your UFC matches, or something like that, go for the regular projector or the pocket projector. Either way, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.